Here's the latest and greatest from the Big Apple. Apparently, we were given some jive news concerning the rep of one of the small-time crews. The Tremont Orphans got caught doing too much talking and not enough bopping by another minor league team, the Coney Island Warriors. The Orphans might want to think twice about calling in a phony score next time. Let's keep an eye out for those Warriors, though, baby. They're starting to climb the charts, and they got some nice moves. In other news, the Electric Eliminators are holding their sure-to-be out-of-sight, high-powered break and electric boogie down competition, hosted by the one and only Superfly Man Scopes. In an open invitation to any crew that wants in, but just make sure things don't get too hot. The Gramercy Riffs will be there to cool down any cats that get the itch to scratch. That's all the news we got for you tonight, boppers. So stay cool and groove to these supreme sounds.
Good evening, Internet. Just getting in a little bit of a workout. Welcome back to the Warriors. We're going to be taking care of a few of our bonus missions here in Coney Island, and then we'll be heading straight into our flashback mission with Swan and Cowboy. Now, we only have one bonus mission this time, and that's a turf defense mission. But this is a fairly important one, as it'll actually give us an upgrade. So we're going to run around Coney Island really quick and pick up some warriors to defend what's ours.
You're gonna follow my lead now. Come on, we got some punks to mess up. Yeah!
They're always so excited when you pick them up. It's very encouraging.
All right, fall in, pal. Let's roll. All right.
What's going on, man? You look like you're itching to soldier, man. Go for it.
Looks like the Electric Eliminators are stepping in on turf this time. Maybe they're looking for a place to host that writer's showdown they were talking about, and I miss. But we'll definitely show them what's what.
Now get on your knees!
You're mine! You're gonna be so brutal! He's coming to be all down your nerves. Get lost! You don't really want to get Man, you're fucking toasted! I'm gonna bet I'm gonna lose it on you! Hey man, this is Warriors territory! You made no one marches in on... Those cuts are all You made a big mistake. Give me some of the fight, fucker! I'm wrecking you. Stay down! Thank you, it's gonna be your last!
Feel off your collar, sucker!
Get ready to be wrecked, toy! No one marches in on the Warriors' turn.
Now, we've pretty much cleaned out the Electric Eliminators here, but for some reason there's been a bum sleeping there the whole time, so I don't know how he managed to sleep through that. For completing that mission, we get Brass Knuckles, which will increase the amount of damage that our leading warrior will do. It's going to come in pretty handy for the duration of the game. Once we finish all of the turf defense missions, we'll also get an upgrade from that as well, but that's at least another 5 off, I'd say.
Bullshit.
So let's go ahead and get to our mission. Let's see why they call Swan and Cowboy the best. This level actually starts off with a interesting little game. It's a game they have in the multiplayer. It's King of the Hill. And the objective of the game is to obviously stay on top of the hill of garbage the longest. Pretty much the only way to effectively get all the others off of the hill is to throw them, but we'll see a lot more of that here shortly.
All right now. Every leader needs some solid lieutenants to lean on. Cleon and his crew got lucky when they ran into a couple of old friends. This is how Cowboy and Swan signed on with the Warriors.
Check it out, Swan. Big turnout tonight. You sure we're ready for this?
We wouldn't be here if we weren't.
Look who just showed up.
Swan and Cowboy. I ain't seen you guys since you cut out.
Yeah? Looks like we're not the only ones.
We're finished with that destroyer bullshit. You were right about Virgil. Hey, you here to try and win some money?
No, we're here to win some money.
Same old Swan. Well, you ain't dealt with the Warriors yet.
All right, you pussies! Are you ready to beat the living shit out of each other or what?
Hope you suckers is ready to show how it's done. Get ready for a really painful ride. Let's go. Warriors are always ready.
Welcome to the Junkyard Challenge. By looking at the sad bunch we got here, I'd say none of you tenderfoots are gonna walk away from this. Now remember, there's only one rule. Don't be a goddamn pussy. This is King of the Hill. Whoever holds the top longest wins. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Fortunately, King of the Hill is pretty straightforward. As long as you or your partner are on the top of the hill, you will be gaining points. You don't necessarily have to be the only person up there to gain the points either. The only argument I have with this game variety is that when you get thrown off, it's very easy to get completely backed up and not have any idea where you are. Luckily, Rage Mode will generally keep you from being thrown or anything like that.
Fuck out of here.
Attacking the other gang members doesn't really do anything, so it's an option if you really want to, but about the best it's for is building up your rage meter so you don't get thrown.
This is my hill. Get the fuck out of here.
This is one situation in which case I see using the strong grapple, which is using X and circle, to be a little bit more useful than it usually is.
On top of the hill. Get the fuck out of here. See you later, sucker. Get the fuck out of here. This is my hill. Get the fuck out of here. This is my hill.
This is for $500.
See you later, sucker.
If they're on your
Go home, pussy.
They're the enemy. They'll smash you.
Get off.
Fuck 'em up good.
All right. Way too easy.
So you see the camera freaks out just a little bit, and we get tossed out in the middle of nowhere. If you do get tossed off the left side of the hill, it's usually pretty hard to find your way back, and I had to do a few test recordings to really make sure I wasn't going to get tossed around too badly.
This is my hill. See you later, sucker. Get off. Get the fuck out of here. This is my hill.
That's it! Time is up, shitbags! Except for the winners, that was fucking pathetic! Come on up and get your money, you no-name bastards!
Man, why'd you have to fuck up there? We needed it, man.
We would've beat him if you stuck to the plan.
War Chief's gonna kick our ass, man!
Yeah, Swan. Don't listen to these knuckleheads. You deserve it, man.
One thing's for sure, Swan. You still know how to soldier.
Thanks.
Like I said, we call ourselves the Warriors. We're new, but we're gonna last. And we could use soldiers like you.
I don't know.
Come on, man. Virgil's been running Coney way too long. Think of it as your initiation.
Cowboy comes too.
You got it. We're gonna need the muscle. Tomorrow night, Coney is going to belong to the Warriors.
Yeah, all right. I like this vest. Goes my hat.
You still gotta earn that vest. It's 9 o'clock, so the strip should be shutting down. You gotta take all the stores tonight, make them understand there's a new crew they gotta answer to. We'll check you later.
Let's get to the stores and show them who's taking over Coney.
Our mission objective here, in addition to snuffing out these 5 destroyer tags that are going to be scattered around the area, is to beat up the various stores located around here on the strip for protection money. We're going to start off in this smoking store, just so we can get a little bit of money.
Shit, man!
We're going to need some spray paint and maybe a little bit of flash to make sure we're not going to have too many problems down the road.
You call a beating? Ready to quit yet? Just stay there, man.
Swan's power moves tend to revolve a lot around using the axe handle, and I assume that's because he's more of a power hitter when it comes to that. One of his combos also involves doing a roundhouse kick, so he's a lot more of a power hitter. His 3-hit square combos, a lot more of a follow-through that'll leave him open, but
Hey, buddy, come here.
it's a little bit more difficult to stagger enemies as effectively as using Swan, but you'll usually bring them down a lot faster. There are 5 of these tags scattered around the area, but we'll search them all out before we hit the last store. But right now we're gonna beat up a butcher shop. As we saw in the King of the Hill cutscene, it seems like Swan and Cowboy have some history with Cleon and Vermin, and I believe this is because they were previously members of the Destroyers while before the events of
Give me your best! You'll never...
Cleon and Vermin's flashback. Also, meat to the head.
No, my tenderloin! The knockout blow starts...
An issue I run into here is, I mentioned this back in the Blackout video, but if you're too close to a wall when you try and do a power move, sometimes it'll bug out and you won't actually be able to finish following through with it. It's a little annoying, but it's what it is. Nothing game crippling most of the time.
You're not gonna get up! You don't want to get up, buddy.
Hands up!
Cowboy really doesn't like that guy.
Right behind you. Hey, man. I think I could help you.
Plumbing store's right over there. Looks like no one's home. Let's trash the place.
I don't realize for a while yet that Cowboy is actually nowhere nearby, and I'm not sure why he's so far away. But the whole idea here is to beat up this, basically beat the crap out of everything inside this plumbing store. Gonna convince the owner that maybe protection from the Warriors is a better idea than from the Destroyers.
Get him now!
I can definitely say I haven't seen this much of a plumber fight in quite a while.
Right on! You ain't so tough now, chump!
It's at this point I realize that I actually have no idea where Cowboy is. So after we take care of this guy, I'm going to go and search for him.
They can't hear me, shit! They can't hear me, shit! Let's get moving.
We're over here, Warriors!
Trash this crap.
Let's slam this place!
Let's get moving.
All right, let's
I
get
think we
moving
got the message across.
With 3 stores out of the way and 1 to go, now's as good a time as any to go ahead and take care of these bonus objectives before we finish up here.
Now everyone's gonna know we was here.
The tags in this level aren't really too difficult to find. They're mostly in the back alleyways, but just looking around briefly, you should be able to find them. It's nothing as complicated as being hidden on top of a building or something. Those come later.
Man, nice one. If those fuckers catch us, we're in for it. Come on, man, come on. We're gonna get made here! Now everyone's gonna know we was here!
Voodoo Motors is right there. Let's go pay Skinny Pete a little visit. Get moving!
Our last stop here is a used car dealership. It's generally a lot easier just to beat the crap out of the car. There's also a box of paint cans that will... You can throw them at the cars and it'll do a little bit of your damage meter at the top there. But all in all, it's a lot easier just to use a wrench or a sledgehammer lying around to beat the crap out of the cars. But before we finish, let's throw a monkey wrench.
How the fuck you think you was gonna be popping through us?
You just keep going, player. I'll hang back here.
Knuckle up, sucker! Big dogs in town! Ain't no place to run!
That's what you call a beating?
You're a beating of your life!
Warriors.
Oh, come
Remember
on.
that, white boy.
With these 4 stores out of the way, we're gonna go meet up with Vermin and Cleon, and they'll tell us what we're gonna be doing next. I think we've succeeded in making an impression on the strip in Coney Island.
The Warriors are in town. We're your protection now, and you pay us every month. You dig, man?
Yeah, I dig.
Good. Now get your store cleaned up. It's a fucking mess. All we gotta do now is find ourselves a hangout. Somewhere to stretch our legs.
LC and his junkie friends use that old building over there as a flop house.
Not anymore, they don't.
Shit, LC! Party time's over.
Cleon? Come on, destroyers! Get these guys! I'm gonna go check out the room.
Baby.
Ready for a beat, man?
The fact that LC and Cowboy have an idea of who the destroyers are and that LC recognizes them also goes to kind of establish that Swan and Cowboy were probably part of the destroyers at some point. Unfortunately, that's never explored too much in detail, but it's probably a good bet that Swan and Cowboy had a pretty good working relationship with Cleon and Vermin before they decided to split.
Bad rep, man. You want me? Do your best, asshole. I'm gonna finish you off. You ready to get your balls ripped off?
Tapped out, scared as shit. Pick 'em off.
Whoa! You just smoked that dude! Alright!
Help me out. Here she comes. I'm gonna tear you apart.
Oh, yeah!
Let's get moving.
On the move!
I wanna fly. Elsie, you junkie fuck. You tell Virgil that Coney is Warrior's turf now. I don't want to see any destroyers anywhere near here.
Whatever, man. I ain't got time for you dudes, man. I got a plane to catch. I wanna fly. Ah! Oh, shit, my leg.
Looks like we won't have to worry about them for a while.
Oh, they'll be coming, cowboy. Virgil don't ever quit. But we'll be ready. We need to start recruiting and building our army, getting our funds and getting the rep. But tonight we celebrate. So wake up, Coney, because the Warriors are here to stay.
That's going to conclude this episode of The Warriors. Please join me next time when we finally finish up that burner near the hideout, go to a writer's showdown, and beat up a bunch of clowns. Until then, stay loose, boppers.